morning, everyone. Welcome to our chair yoga class. So you need, because I can see a few new faces, you need a sturdy dining style chair. It doesn't really, also let me just change this. It doesn't have to be too high, just so long as you can lean on it. It's just to take some of our weight in some of the postures. Wonderful, but we're going to stick with our routine that we're building on. The great thing about having the chair is that you can come deeper into your postures, and it's also quite hard to cheat your alignment with the chair. So it's very important you listen to your bodies. If there's anything I ask you to do that doesn't feel right, then don't do it. Listen to your body first and then me second. The start of the class is a little slow, so we start seated just to come into the spine, but once we stand up, we get into more dynamic postures. So that's your opportunity to come as deep or as shallow. I'm not sure that's the right terminology, but as deep as you like into your postures as you wish. So it's mine and Alistair's anniversary today, so we've been loving out this morning. We had 5 years today, so wonderful. So we're going to come to sit on our chair, and I will try and focus this brain so we can practice together. Wonderful. Working with. So just put that under your seat. And we just have our straps lightly in our laps. And you can see, well, now that I'm in this angle, how far away from the back of the seat I'm sitting. I'm actually perched on the front half. So we want this elevation of the spine. And feet, wherever is comfortable for you. So we don't want them too wide, but we don't want the groins to be under strain here. So it'll be slightly wider than hip width as the pelvis tilts slightly forward. And we'll rest the hands in the lap and close the eyes. And the first thing we do is just drop into this space, so starting with the room within which you're practicing. And then the body itself. And seeing if you can feel the interplay between the inside space and the outside space. So often we think of our bodies and awareness as having a definite line and end with our skin. But maybe starting to notice it's a little more blurred than we realize. And for the next few exhales, just seeing if we can drop the shoulders, drop the muscles in the face. Any extra tension you don't need. And if you work with the Ujjayi breath and coming into this now, it can support us through our practice. And Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha, so pelvic floor, lower belly, just a light engagement, just so you can feel them. And we'll begin, so starting very gently, moving the head. So as we inhale, there's this uplift through the body, keep the bandhas on, and the chin follows that uplift to the sky. And exhale, there's the downflow, chin coming to the chest. Inhale, there's the lift, head gliding to the sky. And exhale down. In your own time with your own breath, so just starting to warm these muscles. And by really dropping the chin to the chest, you can get in between the shoulder blades. And one more all the way up, all the way down. And when the chin comes to the chest, we start the circle. So inhale, it's left ear, left shoulder, all the way up. And then exhale down the other side, right ear, right shoulder, chin to chest, and continue the circles that direction, inhaling up, exhaling down. So the movement, just an extension of the breath. Once more, all the way around. And then we'll reverse the circle the other way. And one more, all the way around. And then inhale, head back to center just a moment, feeling how's your body in space right now. So the moment we start to elongate the breath and start to move the body in unison, you should feel the body waking up, the blood starting to flow. And we haven't really done much movement, but it can have great benefit of the body. And then we come for our cow and cats. So we inhale, moving the belly forward, moving the heart forward, chin lifts. And exhale, belly moves back, chest moves back, dropping the head, rounding the spine. And then flowing these two postures. Inhale, heart through, belly through, chin lift. And exhale, round. And with your own breath now, so knowing that we're mobilizing the spine, trying to be quite precise with the curves and arches we create so that they're rippling up through the body. And just one more of each, all the way up, all the way down. And then inhaling back to center. So spine erect, and we raise the right arm up beside the head. We take a breath, and as we exhale, we dip across to the left, keeping your right shoulder back. And then we breathe here as the torso fills, it lifts as we exhale. Find a bit more reach from that right arm. One more here. And then as we inhale, peeling your right arm open, looking along the length of the arm, palm rotated to the sky. Another breath in. And as we exhale, we scoop that arm forward, rounding the spine as though you're hugging a big ball. Couple of breaths here. And we inhale, growing back tall to center and switching arms. So exhaling, dipping across to the right, so keeping your heart open. Inhale, there's lift as the torso fills, and exhale, reaching across. Wonderful. Next, inhale, peeling your left arm to the back of the room, open the shoulder and rotate the palm to the sky. So lovely stretch around the chest, the bicep. On the next exhale, we scoop it forward, tummy goes back, round the spine, drop the head. Wonderful. Inhaling center, and now it's one breath, one movement. Right arm. Exhale to dip. Inhale, peel open. Exhale, hug the ball. Inhale, center. Exhale, left arm comes over. Inhale, peeling open. Exhale, hug the ball. Inhale, center, and now with your breath, exhale, fulfilling the breath with movement. And trying to find that soft quality like an anemone under the sea. And we'll take one more each side, right arm. And when you're complete, hands back to the thighs, sitting nice and tall, close the eyes, bandhasans, long, slow breath, and again just feel that blurred boundary between you and the outside. Wonderful. So let's come a little for the legs, and then we're going to stand. So straightening out the right leg to begin, heel is on the floor. Place your strap around the ball of the right foot, if you can. And then we're going to draw this foot back towards us. So we're flexing that foot strongly. And now to get into the calf, we bring the heart and torso forward. Keep the foot drawing up. So just giving the calves a little love here. Lovely long slow breath. One more in and out. Wonderful. And switching feet. So ball of the left foot, extend, heel is down. Draw that foot towards you and then move the heart and pelvis forward. You may notice difference between the two sides. So we often favor one side when we're standing, the way we sit. One more breath in and out. Wonderful. Releasing the strap and now placing the strap on the right heel. So not the ball of the foot. Onto the right heel, we lift the foot up. Holding onto the strap, we take a breath. As we exhale, we extend the leg forward. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. And moving with your breath. So most important here is to keep the heart up, keep the back straight. So if you're leaning backwards, maybe the leg is too high. Wonderful. On the next extension, you can stay with the motion if you wish. We're going to stay in extension. And now with each exhale, so you can just hold the leg where it is, but move the heart through the arms. So straighten the spine, the pelvis will follow, and deepen the stretch. One more breath in and out. And now we're going to release the strap, but keep the leg extended, and we're going to breathe. So working on the strength of this quad, and now I'm facing sideways. You're going to see my leg slowly lowering down as it becomes tired. Press the heel away, toes flexing back, heart still reaching through. For one more inhale, and as we exhale, floating the leg down. Great. And then strap around the left heel. So again, near to the heel, not the ball. We're going to draw the foot up as we inhale and exhale. Find the extension. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. And flowing with your breath. One more, we'll find our extension. Holding the foot there to begin, and then heart through the arms. So then the spine's going to follow. And we're breathing, and if you're there and the spine is straight, you can start to draw that foot up, but see my back wants to accommodate it by coming this way. Breathing deeply. Wonderful. Another breath in, and then we're going to release the strap. Keep your leg extended. Press the heel away, toes flexing back, heart still reaching through. And long, slow breath, so the breath may disappear. So we want softness in the chest. That's why the heart lifts. One more breath in, maybe your legs shaking like mine. And exhale, floating it down. Wonderful. We're going to take one more round of cow and cat here just to make sure the pelvis is free. So inhale, belly comes through, heart comes through, chin lifts, and exhale, rounding the spine, dropping the head. Wonderful. Sitting up tall. Last posture before we stand, separating the feet. So feet are nice and wide. Toes pointing diagonally out. Hands are on the thighs. We're going to come for a forward fold just to help get these groins open. We take a breath, and as we exhale, hinging forward from the waist, and we want this lovely straight spine. And we're going to breathe here for 5 breaths. Wonderful. The last inhale. And now on the exhale, if you're coming, we fold forward. Head is heavy. Keep your knees back, so they're going to want to roll in. Keep the knees working back and let the head go. One more breath in and out here. And then hands back to the knees, and we'll lead out with the heart coming back through a flat back all the way to seated. Wonderful. Feet back together, maybe a wiggle of the hips. And before we stand, we'll just close the eyes, take a moment, and again touch into this body right now. Any change in your experience, and it can be really subtle, sometimes quite profound. Wonderful. So coming to our feet, and we turn to face our chairs. So you want the seat facing you, and we're going to come straight into our sun salutations. So hands to prayer, heart center. We'll take the first round nice and slow, and then we'll pick up the pace. Wonderful. Let's begin. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, gazing skyward, and on the exhale, forward fold. So bringing forearms or hands, aiming for head to seat. And then we're breathing here. Now we're trying to tilt the sit bones to the sky. And if the head doesn't reach the seat, With the exhale, following the out breath down, coming a little closer with each exhale. The next inhale, heart reaches through, finding that lovely long flat back. So even though we have support of the chair here, the heart reaching through, you can actually isolate the points of work. Bring the heart forward and you'll feel your spine becoming more erect. And we're looking down towards the back of the chair, not looking forward. Breathing here, and you can also bend the knees if you need. So no posture ever static. Each inhale, the heart reaches through. Shoulders back. One more breath. And then the left knee comes into touch with the chair. Right leg steps back into our lunge. And take your lunge as deep as you feel able. So we have the support of the chair and the seat is stopping us from pulling back with the knee and cheating. Although cheating is a loaded word. Making it easier, or cheating the alignment. And then breathing. Now the left hip draws back, the right hip screws forward. So this hip coming forward towards the seat. And then we're breathing. If you're ready to deepen, it's fingertips to the seat. And lift the chest. And find your breath. And there's one more inhale. You can lift the heart high, looking up gently. And as you exhale, stepping back with your left foot, we find our first downward dog. So what we want here is the hips to be leaning past the ankles. So we're not leaning on the chair this way. We're pulling away. And then we're walking through the legs. Wiggling the hips. Any movements that serve you. And we're aiming to have the ears between the arms. And if you feel ready, we're going to settle into our downward dog. Aiming for straight legs, but bent legs with a straight spine is preferable. Lovely long, slow breaths. One more inhale. And exhale, stepping forward, right foot. Knee comes into touch with the chair, right angle to the ankle. And then setting up your lunge, so maybe bringing the left leg back a little more. And then same action, so this right hip is pulling back, it won't move because it's touching the chair, and the left hip screws forward. And then fingertips if you're coming, heart lifting up. One more breath to lift the heart, gentle arch. And exhaling, so we step away from the chair slightly, step up with the left, forward fold, head to the chair, and sits bones reaching to the sky. Next inhale, heart lifts through, flat back, feel that beautiful extension of the spine. And as we exhale, bending the knees, rolling up through the spine, and we're going to scoop the hands up and come straight down, left side, head to chair, forward fold. A little quicker, inhale, flat back. We'll have an extra breath for the flat back. Heart reaches through, inhale. And now it's right knee in touch with the chair, left leg stepping back. Find your lunge, coming deeper, and maybe straight to fingertips. Another breath to lift the heart high. And exhale, stepping back, downward dog. Breathing here, maybe walk it out. We have an extra breath. One more inhale. And exhale, stepping up, left foot into your lunge. Breathing deeply. Fingertips maybe to the chair. Heart lifted. Check with your hips. One more breath. The heart lifts high. And exhale, forward fold. Head to the chair. Inhale, heart coming through. One more breath. Find the extension. And as we exhale, bending the knees, roll up through the spine. We'll scoop up with the hands and we'll bring them to heart center. We'll just do once each side. Let's get to our standing postures. So we spin the chair around. So back of the chair is facing you. And we just get an idea of where the tip point is because we're going to be using this as our support. So we're going to just go straight through the sequence this morning. So mindful of your bodies. Anything that sounds a bit dodgy for you or doesn't work, leave it out. And let's go. So inhale, picking up your right foot, flexing it strongly. And then as we exhale, we shoot it back, finding our lunge. So this is the same lunge we just did, but we no longer have the support for this left knee. And then fingertips to the back of the chair. And at any point, if you feel you can release the support and you want to take the full postures, please do. I'll instruct with support this morning. So left hip back, right hip forward. Press your right heel away so this leg becomes straight. And then with each exhale, let's find a little more depth. So having the chair really great for finding alignment. One more breath in and out here. Wonderful. We bend our right arm, so opposite arm to the front leg. Place it to the back of the chair. Forearm on the back of the chair. Left hand, left hip, and then we peel the left shoulder open. Crescent lunge twist. Now, with each exhale, drawing that left shoulder back, but not losing your lunge. Another breath in and out. Wonderful. We inhale back to center. Right heel comes down. Left knee stays exactly where it is. And we're in warrior two. So right arm reaching back beyond you. Left hand can be on the back of the chair if you want. Both arms extending your left arm in front of you. And then the most important thing is this front knee is moving towards the baby toe. So external rotation of the thighs. And now with each exhale, let's see if we can find a little more depth in these thighs. Stay away from the drama as the work and the heat builds in this left thigh. Be with the breath. Wonderful. Another inhale. We bend the left elbow at the front. Take it to the back of the chair. And then right arm can reach up or right hand to the right hip. Draw your right shoulder back. So extended side angle. No postures ever done. Coming deeper on these legs. One more, in and out here. And inhale, chest back to center, warrior two. And straighten up your left leg. So we're coming for Trikonasana. So we'll have our left hand on the middle of the back of the chair. We take a breath in and chest is open to the side. As we exhale, we slide the hips as if we're between two pieces of glass back to the back of the room and the torso hinges forward. And then we keep the chest open to the side and it's left shoulder to the left hand. And we're breathing here. So you can look down, you can look forwards, but I find that awkward. Or you can look up. And if you'd like to add your right arm, it reaches directly up above you, but with the hand to the hip, you can work on drawing that shoulder back. Long, slow breath. One more in and out. And inhale, coming back to center. Wonderful. And we turn our pelvis now to face the chair. Feet are parallel, so feet are on train tracks, one beside the other. And you want about 1 meter between the 2 feet. So we're coming for our intense side stretch and revolved triangle. So hands to our hips. We take a breath in, lift the heart, lift the chin, then tuck the chin and exhale, hinging forward. Coming down, so we're aiming to rest the chest on the back of the chair, and then draw your left hip back, right hip forward. So the hips are going to want to open sideways. So squaring the pelvis, a lovely straight extension of the spine. And we're breathing here. If you need to deepen, if you're not feeling much in the left hamstrings, stepping the right foot back and calming deeper. One more breath in and out here. We inhale, bend the left knee as we exhale, and then inhale, rolling up. Wonderful. If you widened your stance, you're going to want to shorten it now for our revolved triangle. So we inhale the right arm up beside the head. As we exhale, we reach across the body, across to the left, coming out of that waist. And then forearm to the back of the chair. Left hand, left hip to rotate the chest open. So this is revolved triangle. And if you wish to deepen, straighten your right arm, placing the hand to the seat. Just gives you a few extra inches of hinge. And then lovely long slow breath, drawing your left shoulder back. One more lovely long inhale. And exhaling, left hand comes to the back of the chair, bend your left knee to roll up, and we step up, top of the mat. Wonderful. Now the left side. Inhale, picking up the left foot, exhaling, shooting it back. So take a moment to set up your lunge. We want it nice and deep. Take advantage of the support. And now right hip back, left hip forward, square that pelvis, heel reaching away. Another breath in and out. We inhale, bending at the left elbow, taking it to the back of the forearm to the back of the chair. Right hand, right hip, and then draw that shoulder back, but keeping your lunge, so revolved crescent lunge. Now, as we're about to transition, the right leg is going to stay exactly where it is so it doesn't wobble around. So coming back, chest to the front, and then left heel comes down, right knee stays there. Opening out for warrior two. Left arm reaching to the back of the room. You can add the right arm if you wish. Or keep the support, it just helps you to guide your leg more open. And with each exhale, softening into the legs and staying away, as I said, from the drama of the thighs. Just breathe. One more breath in. Bending the right elbow, taking it to the back of the chair. Left hand to the left hip. And rotate the shoulder back for extended side angle. One more, in and out. And then inhale back to center, finding warrior two just for the breath. And then straightening up your right leg. You may have to readjust your feet here. So we're coming for Trikonasana, as if we're between two panes of glass. We take a breath in, chest open to the side. As we exhale, the hips slide back, so we crease in the front leg and the torso hinges, and then we start to bring the shoulder down to the right hand. Keep your left shoulder open, hand to the hip and either gazing down, center or up. And if you wish to add the top arm, extending to the sky, but keeping the chest open. It's actually easier with the hand to the hip to feel that shoulder drawing back. Wonderful. Next, inhale, torso calms up, finding center, and then we rotate the pelvis, hips to face the chair, and it's equal distance between both the iliac crest and the back of your seat. And then rooting down, there you go, your left heel, hands to the hips. We're gonna inhale, let the heart lift, let the chin lift, tuck the chin, and then hinging forward, coming down, hands hold the back of the chair. And we find our flat back here, drawing the right hip back, left hip forward. It's a small adjustment that can make all the difference. And stepping back the left foot if you need more depth. One more breath, in and out here. And bend your right knee and inhale to roll it up. If you stepped wider, maybe shortening the stance for revolve triangle. So left arm is up beside the head. We take a breath. As we exhale, reaching diagonally across the body to the right. So this just gets us up out of the waist, and then forearm to the back of the chair. And right arm peels open, revolve triangle, breathing deeply here. And if you wish to deepen the hinging action, straighten the left hand, take the palm to the back of the chair, and it's going to bring you forward, to the seat of the chair. It's going to bring you forward another couple of inches, and then we breathe. So smoothing out any snags or lumps and bumps in the breath. Wonderful. One more inhale. And exhale, chest coming to the back of the chair. Bend your right leg, roll up, and stepping up. Maybe give the legs a bit of a bounce. And we turn, so we've got our, left hand holding the back of the chair. So we'll do our little bit of strength work for the knees and then our balance posture. So picking up your right foot, flexing the foot strongly. Keep the tummy lifted, and as we exhale, bending the left knee. And inhale, straighten. Or the other way around, sorry. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. And I can't do this morning. My leg is very wobbly. Inhale, bend. No, sorry. Exhale, bend. Feels more natural. Whatever works for you. I don't know if you can see that, but that knee trembling. So those trembles and wobbles, those adjustments build strength in the leg. Wow, sorry. And we'll take one more of those. Not sure what that's about this morning. And then we're coming for our tree. Oh no, let's do the others. No, let's do our tree posture while we're here. So right foot is still off the floor and we place the sole of the foot to the ankle, the calf or the inner thigh. So we have the support here. So we have a lovely opportunity to really get up on top of this hip. So it's where the crease of the buttock is. Lift up under there and you'll see it brings you forward. So we're not hanging back. We're up tall, lovely length. Front of the body. Now the right sole of the foot is pressing into the standing leg. Knee is drawing back. And then we inhale. Arm reaches up. We rotate it when it gets to the top, so the shoulder blade is scooping under the rib cage. And you can add your other arm if you're ready, or fingertip back of the chair for support. And we're breathing here. If you have both arms lifted or one, really do scoop those shoulder blades under and you'll see it starts to free the heart and your gaze wants to climb up naturally to the sky. And let any wobbles resolve. All trees wobble. For another breath in. And exhale, hands come to heart center. And we place our right foot down, bouncing the pelvis. And then we rotate the other way. So picking up the left foot this time. And as we exhale, bend, inhale, straighten, or whichever breathing cycle works best for you. Being mindful the knee tracks towards middle toe. And now this one's off. Tremble, tremble. And one more. And then we're going to place the left sole of the foot either to the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh, just not the knee. Go up or down from the knee. And then this right buttock hits the crease. Lift from the crease of the buttock. Get that hip nice and tall. Left knee draws back, pressing that sole of the foot into the standing leg and the standing leg back. And then we inhale, arms the long way round, rotating from the shoulder blades. So really drawing these shoulder blades down. Maybe adding the other arm. And then if you are with both arms, scoop under the rib cage. Let that free the heart and the gaze wants to follow. Wonderful. One more breath in, and as we exhale with control, hands come to heart center, and we place the left foot down. Give the legs a pulse. Wonderful. Rotating the chair once more. Seat to face you. And we want to stand so that when we hinge forward with a flat back, the hands are in the middle of the chair and the legs are straight. Wonderful. And just be aware here, like feel where the tip point of your chair is, so you know it's not going to fly away. So we're coming for our warrior 3. So being super mindful of your body. So looking down at the feet, we're going to step the left foot into the gap between the 2 feet. And then inhale, right leg extends long. And we're not flying away with that leg opening the hips. It's in line with the body. And we're breathing here. So this is our warrior 3. Now there is an advancement if you're wishing to take it. We're going to extend the left arm alongside the head. So normally this is both arms, but let's use our chairs. And then we're breathing here, reaching heel to fingertips. So very similar to the kneeling posture we do. Lovely long, slow breath. One more inhale, reach that right leg away. And exhaling, floating it back to the mat. Separate your feet, so standing parallel once more. And then step the right foot into the gap that the feet were making. And then inhale, extend your left leg. And again, keeping it in line with the body. And breathing here. Shoulders down the back. And if you're coming, We're extending the right arm alongside the head and breathing deeply. With each inhale, press the heel, reach the fingers. One more breath in. And exhaling, hand and leg back to the mat. Wonderful. So we're going to stay here in this forward fold, but we're going to step the legs as wide as we can. So wide-legged forward fold, and the toes are pointing inwards, slightly towards the chest, so pigeon toes. We're going to take a breath in, reach the heart through, and as we exhale, we're resting down, head to the chair. So when you've got this chair limiting how far forward you can bend, it becomes really important to tip the sits bones up to the sky so you can rotate the pelvis ever so slightly and lengthen the back of the legs. If this is too strong, you can have bent legs, whatever you need. And then also notice if your hips are leaning back beyond the feet, bring the torso forward. We want the hips above where the ankles would be if they were under you. One more breath in and out here. And we bend the knees, toe heeling the feet slightly closer together, and then roll up through the spine, coming to stand in front of the chest. We're just going to do our hips before we come down. Wonderful. So we step up. So right foot onto the seat of the chair, holding the back of the seat. You may want to wiggle your left foot back a bit. So we do this stretch on the floor normally. So right hand onto the right knee and ease it open to the side, up onto the blade edge of this foot, and then toes flex towards the knee. So this is step one, and you should feel a lovely stretch in this right hip. If you don't feel too much, we take a breath, extend the spine, and as we exhale, rounding forwards, and that really will ramp up the stretch. And then it's about the head. Let the head go. With each exhale, easing down. One more breath